This is Kudilar television channel broadcasting under the banner of Baby Angel Geronimo Manifesto editions. This is part A of the Kudilar television channel being broadcast timed at 05:30 GMT, which is 06:30 British Standard Time on Thursday, 27th of June 2024. This is the Thursday before the Thursday, 4th of July, when the UK will have an election called by the sunk Sunak. This edition of the Kudilar television channel is being broadcast in an atmosphere of complete banality, stupidity, falsehood, artificiality being promoted, peddled by the mainstream so-called media, the British media. No evidence exists of holding perpetrators of crime in posts making decisions affecting other people. For example, there is this thing called the CARE Act 2014. The CARE Act 2014 is supposed to be the act that has been consolidating or had consolidated the various caring responsibilities, duties, obligations that social services, so called, installed in local councils were obliged to deliver. There is a CARE Act 2014 in name only. Social services do not train the social workers that they employ. They don't educate them. And looking at the details of the personnel and their behavior over a period of several years in a local council, for example, in the east of London or east end of London or in East London, East London boroughs of, let's say, Hackney, East London borough of Tower Hamlets, East London borough of Newham, it is impossible to come across any evidence in the behavior of the personnel making decisions as social workers that they know the concept of care at all, let alone care for including caring in the concept of their, in the actual contents of. When the baby angel Geronimo was under the most severe campaign of harassment by the depraved DEFRA department, the local Gloucester Council didn't do anything to protect the baby angel Geronimo and to stop the depraved DEFRA perpetrating its depravity. There is a thing called safeguarding children duties that local councils must deliver. Similarly, there are various duties to protect animals, such as the baby angel Geronimo. But there is no evidence anywhere in the United Kingdom that any of the so-called registered charities typified by the RSPCA, Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, did anything to register its objections to the campaign of harassment of baby angel Geronimo, of baby angel Geronimo's human mom, Helen MacDonald, in South Gloucestershire. And similarly, the mainstream media did not examine or refer to the CARE Act or any similar other legislation in place to prevent cruelty and harassment of animals, cruelty to and harassment of animals, such as the baby angel Geronimo. In the last few days, Keir Starmer, the political murderer of the Labour Party, who was the Director of Public Prosecutions at the Crown Prosecution Service, or CPS, has let it be known that he would appoint any number of members of the House of Peers. What does it mean? It means that far from abolishing or far from moving to abolish the House of Peers, Keir Starmer, the political murderer of the Labour Party, is moving to consolidate, entrench more anti-democratic holders of posts as parliamentarians. There is nothing in the election manifesto of any outlet, not only the Conservative Party, the Labour Party so-called, fronted by Keir Starmer, the Lib Dems, fronted by the criminal Ed Davey. There is nothing about accountability, nothing about transparency, nothing about truth and honesty, and most certainly nothing about justice, kindness, or compassion to humans or animals. And there is nothing to hold any of the criminals perpetrating cruelty and harassment like the ones that were engaged at the depraved DEFRA, at the behest of the depraved DEFRA, in mounting and perpetrating harassment of Helen MacDonald for caring for baby angel Geronimo, the innocent one. This is 7:24 hours GMT or 8:24 hours British Standard Time on Thursday. Now it's 05:35 GMT and 06:35 British Standard Time on Thursday, the 27th of June 2024. And we shall be continuing updating on Shamima Begum and the abdication and negligence of the safeguarding children duties that Tower Hamlets Council was obliged to deliver but chose not to deliver. Shall be continuing in due course. This is 05:36 hours GMT on Thursday, the 27th of June 2024.